Hey everyone! So I know I've been slacking on getting a vlog video up on here. So I thought that I would share with you my C-section story. If you've ever been pregnant or you are now, I know for me when I was, even before I was pregnant, I knew that if I ever had a kid, that I literally never, ever, ever, ever wanted a C-section. Scared me to death to think about it, and even all through my pregnancy I'm like, dude, no, I really don't want it to come to that. I was so scared, and then it happened. So basically, I was a week overdue with my daughter. It was a Wednesday when I went in for my appointment, when it was legit a week over, and that day they were like, hey, you're getting induced and you're having your baby today or tomorrow or whatever. So literally had an hour to get everything ready, and then I had to go back to the hospital. I can't remember what they first I have no idea why you're playing with that. I don't know, I can't remember the name of what they first used to try to induce me, but it didn't work. And it was at noon when they tried that, and they waited until midnight, and that's when they put me on Pitocin. And that started working, and I was getting hardcore contractions all night. And the next morning at 8 in the morning, I think, I'm pretty sure, my water broke on its own, and my doctor checked and saw how far along that dilation was going and whatever, and left and said that I couldn't do anything right then. When I look back on that, I'm actually kind of mad because I researched a lot of things, and I could have had a dry birth, and that would have been really bad. And besides that, my doctor waited 12 hours to do anything, right? So, after my water broke, and I know you're not supposed to do that, so whatever. Anyway, so, finally, I think it was 7 at night, I finally got, dilated and ready to go, and started pushing, and literally nothing was working. I guess my daughter would come down when I pushed, but then she'd go right back up when I stopped, and she just wasn't coming out, and I found out that I have too narrow of a thing going on down there. So I can't ever have a baby vaginally. I have to always have a C-section. That's why I'm never having kids again. But anyway, that's besides the point. So finally my doctor comes in, and she had said that she knew all along that I was going to have a C-section. And yeah. And that literally pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie, that upset me so bad. You let me go through labor for over 24 hours and all this stuff and trying to push, but you knew that I was going to have a C-section. But, so, after they told me, I got really, really panicky. I ended up throwing up. I was really scared. I didn't know what to expect. I knew that the scariest thing about it to me is that you're awake. You were just laying on that table awake. And so whatever, I had my mom come in with me because I just felt that she would be a better support system for me than my baby's father. We really don't get along, and I'd rather have her in there than him, so he didn't get to come in. So basically, and then this is another thing that the hospital policy was they only could stay in there until the baby got taken out, and then they had to leave. So I was not okay with that, but seriously, I'm telling you, well, I'm not trying to freak anyone out, but it was the scariest, legit scariest moment of my life. They, literally, you see, C-sections on, movies and stuff sometimes, and, they, hold their baby and stuff. No. You don't get to hold your baby. Your arms are strapped to their side. Your arms are, strapped like this. Both of them. And you can't move them. So, that was another scary thing. So basically, you can't feel the pain per se, Like, you can't, like, it doesn't hurt you, but you can feel what's going on. And that's, like, really freaky. I felt like I was in, like, that one movie that, what's his name is in? Ryan Phillippe or whatever, where he's, like, kind of awake, but he can't move or talk while he's getting surgery done on him. Yeah, that movie, whatever that one is. But that's what I felt like. And when my mom had to leave, I literally, I had an anxiety attack. Had to tell the guy that was, like, giving me my, like, anesthesiologist stuff. I don't know what that's really called, and I feel really dumb because I don't. I told the guy that I was, like, gonna freak out because my mom, like, had to leave. So I don't know what he gave me, but he told me he was doing something for my nerves, and thankfully it made me pass out because I was, like, done. Don't remember anything, thank God. I think that's how all C-sections should happen, is while you're sleeping, because it's really, really scary, and I really don't wish a C-section upon anybody. And that's why I will only have one child unless I choose to adopt, which I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to adopt a child in need, and this just gives me all the more reason, because I will never ever be able to give birth vaginally, and that sucks because I'm never getting cut open in the stomach again. And it, like, the after. I don't ever hear about the after yucky stuff. Like, nobody talks about it. Like, you don't ever get, like, the gross details. After the C-section, your stomach, seriously, like, you feel like, well, literally somebody ripped stuff out of your stomach. Like, and then they have to do this, like, thing where they, like, they touch your stomach and, like, feel, like, to make sure that your uterus is going down to size and stuff. And that hurts like a mother effer. Like, I literally almost cried every single time that this, like, chick came in and did it. And I was in the hospital for 3 days. I don't know what the normal amount of time is. All I know is I was in there for 3. And then when I finally come home, like, getting in and out of bed was torture. Like, seriously, I felt like an old grandma climbing in and out of bed. And it, like, does suck because, like, I was doing it alone. I have been a single mommy doing all this by myself since day one. And it sucked not to have somebody, like, helping you and, well, helping me, like, you know, get Savannah out of the crib or put her in the crib or, like, you know, like, getting in and out of bed to, like, make bottles. I mean, my mom was such a great help. Like, she helped me a lot, like, with, like, washing up the bottles and stuff. But, like, people really don't understand, like, even that point. Like, when you get home from the hospital, you're so sore. Even I'm sure you're sore when you, like, have it the other way, too. And, like, doing that all alone, like, it sucks. But if you have similar stories or whatever, you can leave them in comments below. Or if you have any questions, you know, message me on here, and I will get back to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.